So, part 3 and 4 is really where I'm going to be shamed by my bookshelf. If you can't tell, yeah. I currently have 4 stacks of books here from my closet bookshelf that I need to show you guys. So, yeah. Welcome to part 3. Let's see how many we can get through in 10 minutes, I guess. The first one I have is Dead Sea by Brian Keene. I have read this and reviewed this for my booktube, so yay. After that we have Pandora's Daughter by Iris Johansen. I have not read this yet. It is in my TBR jar. We have Blood Pact by Tanya Huff. I don't think I've read this one yet, so it's probably in my TBR jar, which is somewhere. I think it's up there. Can't really see it with this. After that one, I have, I think, 3 of these. I thought I had more. I do have another one somewhere, but we'll get to it. I have A Wizard Abroad by Diane Duane. This is book 4 in the Unwizard series. This is a more child series, but I want to reread these. I read them as a kid, obviously. I also have book 5, The Wizard's Dilemma, and book 6, A Wizard Alone. And I think I have book 3 in here somewhere. I think I lost 1 and 2. After that, I have Nice Girls Don't Have Fades by Molly Harper. This is book 1 in a series. I cannot remember the name of it, though. I think it's just the Nice Girls Don't Have Fades series. This is a reread for me, but it's in my TBR jar. I also have Nice Girls Don't Live Forever, also by Molly Harper. I think when I bought this, I didn't realize that this is the 3rd book, and there's a book in between them, but this is also in the same series. It's about a vampire librarian, if anyone wants to know that. Oh, look! Here's book 3, High Wizardry, by Diane Duane. I also have Deathbringer by Brian Smith, which is a need to read. I have 2312 by Kim Stanley Robinson, also a need to read. I have Deception Point by Dan Brown, need to read. Assassin's Creed Renaissance by Oliver Bowden, need to read. See where the TBR shaming is coming in here? I have Silver's Edge by Anne Kelleher, also need to read. I have Starman by Sarah Douglas. This is book 3 in the Wayfarer Redemption. I have not read the first 2, but I will probably read them after I read this one. I don't know. I might look on Amazon and see if I can find the first 2 on my Kindle, but this is a need to read. I also have Digital Fortress by Dan Brown, need to read. An Earthly Night by Janet McNaughton, need to read. Surprisingly Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll, need to read. Haven't read it yet. Seen the movie. Loved the movie. I have Blood and Chocolate by Annette Curtis Klaus. This is actually I have actually read this and reviewed this on my Goodreads. I don't know if I reviewed it on my booktube, but my star rating is on Goodreads. Callie's cuddled up under my blanket trying to fall asleep as I do this. I also have Shadowbound by Erin Kellison. This is a need to read. I have Blood Oath by Christopher Farnsworth. My dad bought this originally and I kind of want to read it, so this is a need to read. I have The Accidental Demon Slayer by Angie Fox. This is, I think, a reread. I'm pretty sure this is a reread and it's very short, so yep. And just saying, you guys, my Goodreads has currently 300 and something books on my TBR now that I've shelved all these on my TBR. I have Iron Man by Peter David, which I just bought a couple months ago, so this is a need to read. I have How to Marry a Millionaire Vampire by Carolyn Sparks. This is one of my favorite vampire romance novels, so this is a reread to give it a. Although I might have given this a rating on Goodreads, but I'll still reread it and talk to you guys about it. I'm pretty sure I gave that a rating on Goodreads already, because I swear I had my Goodreads when I went to New Hampshire last year. I have In Shadows by Chandler McGrew. This is a need to read. I have Whirligig by Paul Fleischman. I reread this probably at least once a year, but I think I have reviewed this on Goodreads and on BookTube. I know I've done it on Goodreads. I have In the Forests of the Night by Amelia Atwater Rhodes. This is another one that I read at least once a year that I like, so if I haven't already, I will for the channel, but I probably will just do these again anyways. Just cuz. Next I have Dark Lord by Ed Greenwood. This is a kind of a Dungeons and Dragons book, I guess, but need to read it still. I have one that you guys have seen many times, which is Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. I still need to read this, which is crazy. Why haven't I read it yet? After that, I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7 of the Chobits series. It just says by Clamp. I'm not looking for the actual name. I don't know where book 4 went, but I have read these multiple times, and I will probably reread them just to give them ratings, but yeah, not anytime soon. I don't think I even put them in my TBR jar. I didn't even bother. Next I have Man of War, a fictional biography by Walter Farley. Yeah, need to read it. I think I might have read it once when I was huge into Seabiscuit, but I'll read it at least once to give it a rating. See how it is. After that, I have Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden. I need to read this still. I've seen the movie multiple times. I want to read the book. Next, I have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, which is book 1 in the Mortal Instruments series. I still haven't read any of these. I need to read this. After that, I have The Alchemist, The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel, Book 1 by Michael Scott. I have read this. I need to reread it. And then my mom has the rest of them on an e-reader that I actually now own, that I need to charge so that I can read the rest of them. I also have The City of Ember by Jeanne Duprow. I have read this and reviewed it. Next I have Bram Stoker's Dracula. I have never actually read this. I need to because I'm obsessed with vampires, and come on, Dracula is the main vampire. Need to read it. After that I have The Cry of the Ice Mark by Stuart Hill. I need to read this. Next I have some books that haven't even been hauled yet. I just bought them a couple days ago. But I have Blessed by Cynthia Leitich Smith. Need to read. These are pretty much, these next ones are all need to read. I have Eternal, also by Cynthia Leitich Smith. And these will all be in my book haul as well for the month of July. Next I have Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick. And then I have the funny ones. You ready for this? I have The Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. I have not read any of this trilogy, or at least I think it's only a trilogy. I don't know, but this is book 3. I need to buy the first 2. And also send Meg a copy of this. After that, I have City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, which is book 6. And I will explain why I bought these kind of out of order in my book haul. There's a story behind these books that I'm showing you. And that was actually it for those. Next I have In Carceron by Catherine Fisher, which I need to read. And for the last one for this one, I have The Last Page by Anthony Huso. I need to read this. So that's going to wrap up this part. I should be able to get through everything else in the next part. Here's hoping. I will see you guys all very soon. Bye, everyone.